I've got plenty of those. Back at home. Don't really need those. Even though this place is beautiful, it is dangerous. Yep. As shown before. Alright, let's get out of here. How much nickel have we got? Oh, a couple, but let's just keep an eye out from... Oh, there's loads there. Did I just... Yeah, I died. Oh! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, wow! Okay. I was a little bit annoyed, but... Okay. That's new. I didn't know that they did this kind of feature. Oh, okay. That's the first time I died. I thought that was going to be a lot more punishing than it actually was. That's... quite a relief. Luckily I was nearby it. Oh, and I just did the same thing again. Here we go, repaired and all good. All fluffy. Well, those are kind of hypno dudes, so we don't want to go near him. But I think we now want to just go back up. We've got like a load of new materials. I think we got enough nickel, but I kind of don't want to leave this place with like... What's that? Oh, that's nickel, isn't it? Ooh, gold. Oh, that wasn't what I thought it was.
New creature discovered.
Oh. I think that's plenty now. Should be. I'm hoping anyway. Lovely. Okay, I think that is enough of the materials of this zone. Let's try and find our way up now. The way up this way? Yeah, there we go. Up, up, and away! Well, that was a new adventure. But definitely having the sea truck upgrade was definitely wanted, because then we could get all the materials. We were lucky to find the fabric inside the chest. That was quite nice. So if I'm correct, we have to stay a bit this way. Is that no? We are looking for a place that is 300 down, about-ish. I thought that could have been the place, but... Okay, so this is the ship that we... Did we? No, I don't think this is the one, but we'll go in and check it out. Note, note! Ow! Nothing, but... Sorry, my butt is too big. And it's alerting the guards. Oh, jeez. Come on, get out of here. Get booped. Whew. is definitely a different ship. Because if I remember correctly... Yeah, this is definitely the other one.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Orion's belt, it looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
Interesting.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed, he said. I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella. I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Oops, sorry. Didn't know it would do that. Well, we might as well.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stephanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured a rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Oh, goodness me. That is a lot of information. Let's see what the other one has to say.
Orion's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land, frigid, cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this, but I have to leave them behind.
Wow.
I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Oh, what a decision. Imagine. Oh, that is just that's heart-wrenching.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stephanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stephanos. How to describe Stephanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, "Kalimera, Yasmin," in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part, though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
Wow. We literally went next to the infection. That's what I'm getting from it. That is not good.
I am picking up the signature of an important item belonging to my people. I will share its location.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okie dokie. Next one.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started off so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the bio-patent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
This poor guy.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yes. Why does it always sound like a frog?
Vital signs stabilizing. New creature discovered.
We can make that easy.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Need to get some water. If I eat enough of these fish, it should be okay. Oh, was that water and shall receive? Give me that water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Nicely done. I'm curious about going continuously here, because I think, if I remember correctly, this is the place where I was like, oh, there's something down here. Does look like to be the place. Let's keep going. Where are we? I don't trust that for a second. Not going that way anymore. Can't even see anything over there. Don't think it's worth going. Well, he's had his fill for a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely the deep dark. So there's nothing there really. Right, at least we know. That's the edge of the map. Didn't get attacked. Probably very forgiving. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I think we're still in the same zone, which is not going to help us. So let's go a little bit this way. Need to try and find a way out of this zone into the new one, which we've got to find. Let's see. Got some love.